Depression involves negative thoughts that lead to a negative emotional state. The mind becomes ill because of the affliction of sad and negative thoughts. Sad thoughts produce more sad thoughts. Negative and bad thoughts produce more negative and bad thoughts. It's a vicious cycle that cannot seem to stop. We dig a deep hole with our depressing thoughts, and then we wonder if we can get out of this. Many people have difficulty overcoming depression and need a newer, more effective medicine or a better treatment plan. The more life goes on, the worse it gets. Depression takes your happiness away, your strength, and even your will to live. How do you stop this? How can you stop and reverse this cycle of hopelessness? How do you stop this feeling of being overwhelmed with bad emotional thoughts? The Bible is the greatest source of healing that you can find anywhere. It can heal the body, mind, and spirit. Millions can testify to the powerful transformation that faith in God and Jesus Christ can do for the health of a person. God is all-knowing, and when He wrote the Bible, He knew full well that people will struggle with depression. He put key verses in Scripture to help you with this mental issue. You can never say that God doesn't care about you, because He went to great lengths to give you everything you need in His Word to be happy and prosperous. The only medicine I am offering to you is faith in Jesus Christ. The verse I am going to talk about is at the center of depression versus happiness and sorrow versus gladness. Everything mentioned in this text will lead back to this verse. In Proverbs 15:15 it says, "All the days of the afflicted are evil, but he that is of a merry heart hath a continual feast." I want to break down this verse into practical parts and examine what exactly it is saying. Let's start with the first part. All the days of the afflicted are evil. The word afflicted means depressed in mind, or circumstances the mind is ill because of the persistence of daily sad and negative thoughts. People that are negative and discontented choose to let their circumstances bring them down. The word evil means trouble, distress, misery, sadness, no peace or pleasure in life. This person is afflicted in the mind and is sad in pain and sorrow. Now the second part of the verse it says, "But he that is of a merry heart hath a continual feast." This is a contrasting statement that is a reversal of the first part of this verse. But he means that this person has a merry heart. Are these words in the verse, but he telling us that we have a choice in what thoughts we dwell on? Interesting, isn't it? Some can be happy being poor, while others are miserable in their wealth. Why? It's how you look at your troubles or circumstances will determine your thoughts. What is your attitude towards the burdens and sorrows that life throws at you? A continual feast means this person's joy is fixed, and he rises above his circumstances and thinks about his blessings and all the good things he has in his life. He doesn't dwell on the sad things but stays positive. Do you have a continual feast of happiness while producing positive thoughts in your circumstances, or just the opposite? Thinking about happiness brings more happiness. Thinking about sadness brings more sadness. Gloominess brings more gloominess. People are stuck in a low spirit, and they have convinced themselves there is no hope. If you are still listening, that means you want wisdom and understanding. That's super. In Proverbs 3:13 it says, "Happy is the man that findeth wisdom, and the man that getteth understanding." The word man means any gender. Take time out and research the issue that is bothering you. If you have sad thoughts, find out why, and is it really that troubling? Are your troubled thoughts from your own actions or somebody else? Are you bitter, angry, or resentful? Dig into it and seek out understanding in the issue. The Bible is designed specifically to help you in your hour of great need. In Proverbs 3, it talks about the comfort that wisdom and understanding gives to a person. It's similar to a mother's warm hug or a close relationship to a dear friend. Let's go through the list of wonderful benefits in Proverbs 3. In verse 14, wisdom and understanding is better than silver or gold. In verse 15, wisdom and understanding is worth more than rubies or fine stones. In verse 16, wisdom and understanding will give you a long life, riches, and honor. In verse 17, wisdom and understanding will give you a pleasant and peaceful life. In verse 18, wisdom and understanding is a tree of life to them who lay hold of her, and happy is everyone who retaineth her. What scriptures God has given us to overcome ourselves? We can be our worst enemy when it comes to our thought process. So, how do you get this divine wisdom and understanding? By getting the fear of the Lord. In Proverbs 2 it starts out with, "My son, any gender, if you receive my words and hide my commandments within yourself, if you incline your ears to wisdom, and apply your heart to understanding." Yeah, if you seek and pray for knowledge, and lift up your voice for understanding. If you seek after her as silver, and search for her as hidden treasure, then you will understand the fear of the Lord. For the Lord giveth wisdom, out of his mouth cometh knowledge and understanding. Be not wise in your own eyes, fear the Lord, and depart from evil. Proverbs 3:7. The word evil is the same, as in our original verse Proverbs 15:15, all the days of the afflicted are evil. Fear the Lord and depart from negative bad thoughts. It says in Proverbs 3:8, "It shall be health to your navel, and marrow to your bones." Health means to cure, heal, repair, and make whole. Your navel is mentioned as the center of strength, where the umbilical cord was attached, as a twisted rope. Marrow means moisture, refreshing to your bones. When you fear the Lord, he gives wisdom and understanding, which in turn gives you peace and comfort in your mind. If you received some valuable content in this video, please give it a like and subscribe. I will see you in the next video.